LAPD responds.
Let's be careful out there.
Working as a team to protect and to serve.
Whoever's got a gun, leave us alone! Why don't you just let her go? We have a critical missing.
I lost my puppy.
To fight crime and to keep our streets safe.
Hi everyone, welcome to Inside the LAPD. I'm Mary Grady, Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. A high school freshman football game is probably the last place you would expect to find LAPD officers, but in reality, here at West Ranch High School and in Santa Clarita Valley, it's actually quite normal. And that's because 4 LAPD officers are football coaches here. For these young men, they act as not only coaches, but also leaders and mentors.
He wants an order sooner. Move! Set, go! Huddle up.
Twins right, black 21.
Twins right, black 21 on one. Hey, gun. Let's go, Joe.
White splits.
Set, go!
Joining me now is Sergeant Andy Markell, or should I say Coach Markell, with the LAPD. You're here at West Ranch High School and you actually have a football shirt on with the logo. I take it that means you're involved in this.
Yes. This is my 4th year coaching here at West Ranch High School. I started with the senior class. It's a new high school. It's only been in existence for 4 years. And so it started with the freshman class. We coached freshman football and then JV football, and the last 2 years varsity. The staff here has been great. I got involved, myself and Sergeant Nick Tederiga, who's also with the LAPD, started as freshman along with Officer John McCarthy, who's now since retired. Still lives in the community but doesn't coach football anymore. So it's been a great effort with the kids. I love coaching kids. Hey Jordan!
How am I calling it, Dave?
You were kind of like the primary on that. You can run it.
You didn't see Tyler Bro?
No,
You didn't see it like this?
My job at the academy is teaching use of force at the Davis Training Facility. Sit right down, because your head's too high. Sit down. Sit on your butt. On your butt. Okay. So teaching is kind of my lifelong ambition, and I've been doing it. And even though I don't teach here at the school, the kids have responded great to me, and I get to pass on a little bit of character and character traits, and it's a great recruiting background for future LAPD cops, I hope.
With them here, it does, like, they always put it in the back of your mind, like, you know, if you want to, you know all of us, we can get you in. And it's just like, hey, you know, these guys, they're good guys, you know, I'm thinking about it.
All right, listen up. Wide splits, wide split, slip screen. Jordan, Gabe, line up outside that guard, okay? Not so tight. Got it?
Now, how do you implement some of the core values of the LAPD into what you're doing here? Because if you think about our core values, a lot of it fits with coaching, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And there are sayings that I say around the players that are born and bred in me, the LAPD. There's one I say, the best playing football is the next play. So it goes kind of through quality through continuous improvement. We're always striving to do things better. Not everything is going to be perfect every play, just like not everything's perfect on every radio call that we respond to as police officers. So we try to evaluate it and learn from it. In film session on Saturday mornings is like a debrief of an incident as a field officer. So there are a lot of analogies in football and police work. And of course the most important one, integrity in all we say and do. We try to stress upon the kids to be honest, be candid, and that follows you way beyond the field of football and into life. And that seems to work out pretty good for them.
Okay, so really, what do the kids think about having a cop as a coach?
Well, you know, when I first started coaching, we wondered about that. The head coach here, Mike Kane, has just been totally supportive. He is an ex-NFL Europe running back. Loves the police. One of his favorite shows is Cold Case, the A&E, the real Cold Case. So he's just been very supportive, and he's very happy to have law enforcement on his staff. And it's been great. The kids seem to respond well to us. There's been no issues. There's a lot of jokes at one night. Hey, Coach, you gonna arrest me today? That kind of stuff. But it's been in good heart, fun, and you know, I like to think that they respect us and that we serve as role models for them, and they get that outside influence, that not just from their teachers and their coaches, but also from their coaches on the football field.
So they're learning some leadership skills as well from you.
Well, we hope, and you know, my job here is to coach the quarterbacks. Yeah, 918. Give me a 0 on the backside.
918. 1-on-1. Ready?
Wide splits.
Okay, going for 918.
Set it up red, Gabe. And of course, the quarterback is the lead person as far as leadership is concerned in the huddle and on the field. And here, our quarterback is a junior, so he's young, and he's forced to take that lead role amongst players that have been here longer than him.
Things he's teaching me now, I know I'll use for the rest of my life. And it's not just football, it's not just high school, it's life values that you will use later on, and whether it's getting into conflict with someone or anything.
The other kids tend to look up to him. It doesn't hurt that he's a big kid and he's got a good arm and he can play football. So, but yeah, we hope that the leadership rubs off on the players.
Do you think this is something that is a good example for other departments to kind of follow? I mean, it's a way of giving back, yes, but I mean, to have so many law enforcement officers at one school teaching football or coaching football is kind of unusual.
Yeah, I do think it's very unusual to have so many coaches at one specific school, 4 to be exact here at West Ranch. But there are a lot of officers on the department that coach high school football, basketball, softball, baseball. There's so many. The one common denominator is that we put a lot of work into the youth. And we know that that's the future of not only our department, our communities, but our nation. So the youth have a very soft spot for the LAPD and the individual officers. So I think that's why we're here, and we want to get involved, and we get the fortunate ability to pick the sport that we love. And so it's been a great time. Enjoy it and look forward to it in the future, and have a minimum of 6 more years to do with the LAPD, and it has been nothing but a great career, and I wouldn't give it up for anything. I wouldn't change anything I've done so far. I'm not in play.
Clear. Continue to search. Continue to search. That location's clear. Continue to search.
Suspect, I see you. Put your hands above the counter. Can you see him, partner?
Yes, sir, I got him.
Okay, take him up.
Slowly, stand up, facing away from me. Put your hands on top of your head. Side step to your left. Stop.
Our secondary officer here that was covering, she's on her toe. Okay. This way, it's not a shooting stance. Okay. She should have been flat. Knees flex a little bit. And the guy on the bottom, Ren on the bottom, did a good job. He wasn't moving. He'd just stick his mirror up. He wasn't moving the mirror at all. Right. Instead of cantering some, he's wasting a lot of time. Right. And then the other one, she went from here, covering this. And when he started to search there, we already had an officer on that. She switched. We had no eyes here. Correct. Okay, and that's the last one. Draw out your weapon, face that door. Show me your shooting stance. Okay. So why did you change it when you were in here? What were you doing when you were here? How was your feet? No, I'll get up on your toe. Why were you up on your toe?
I was ready to see where I came outside of the cat.
So what do we got to do? Adjust, right?
Adjust, sir.
Okay, good. And that next thing, you were covering this threat?
Initially, sir, yes.
When Ren was clearing the counter, you were covering that threat?
Yes, sir.
Why did you go from there to there when Holland was already covering that? Did you know he was covering it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's when I switched over.
Did you know Holland was covering this corner? Go ahead and holster.
You mean the second time?
Yeah, after Ren had cleared this with his mirror, you were covering this area right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Holland?
Yes, sir.
Were you covering this edge of this countertop right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you know he was covering that?
Yes, sir, I did. I was actually waiting for the subject to come up. I wasn't sure what side they were going to arise.
No, this is before we found the suspect.
Before?
When Ren started to mirror that corner, you went from here to there.
Yes, sir.
Holland's already covering that.
Yes, sir.
Who's covering this? Who's covering the stairs?
It should be me, sir.
Yeah, you got to stay on that thread, okay?
Yes, sir.
Because this, I could be searching here, find a suspect, it could be a second suspect on the stairway.
Yes, sir.
And here I'm at a disadvantage, they can pop up right away.
Go ahead.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
In the city of Los Angeles, when duty calls, the LAPD responds.
Hey, John, lower the gun, buddy. John, leave the gun.
Working as a team.
Go ahead and put the gun down. John, nobody's going to come at you, all right? But I'd feel a whole lot better if you were to lower that gun.
To protect and to serve.
Why don't you come back here to me, all right? All right, that's good. Walk toward me with your hands up, John. Put you in handcuffs.
All units, code 4, suspect detected.
Thanks for working with me.
291, show me code 6 on the article search for the Amber Alert.
To fight crime and to keep our streets safe.
Another positive hit on this bag. We believe at this time that the vehicle is in our custody.
Any available unit to respond to the northeast corner, 7th and Brooks for the Amber Alert.
6K 253 rides, over the call.
14X11, show us responding.
Cycle 2, we're en route.
This is it.
Let's go.
For the officers of the LAPD, it's all in a day's work. Protecting our families.
Look at your daddy.
They take pride in what they do.
Code from the Amber Alert. Missing child found and returned to parent. Suspect in custody.
LAPD is hiring. Become a part of the team. Visit us at joinlapd.com.
Hey, team captain's out. Let's go.
All right, you guys are the visitors. How was that plane ride in? Probably took you a long time to get here, didn't it? That's tails, that's heads. Okay, you're gonna call one or the other before I flip it. If I drop it, we'll do it again. Say it loud enough so he can hear you. Tails. Tails. You call tails. You call tails, it's tails. You won. You want to receive. Okay, so we got white winning the coin toss, they'll receive, and you want to defend what goal? This goal? Okay, back's here, white over there. This goal. Shake hands one more time. Good luck today, fellas.
I joined the academy when I was 41 years old. I did 23 years in the United States Marine Corps. I retired as a battalion sergeant major. Did my last tour in Iraq. I have 3 teenage sons, 2 that will go to this school, 1 that's in college right now. It was just time to get out, and I have degrees, and I was originally going to teach high school and coach football. I had a friend talk me into the academy, and I said I'd try it, so I did.
And?
The academy, it was easy. I'm sorry, I gotta say, it was a cakewalk. The academy was fun. It was okay.
So how do you like being an LAPD officer?
I do. I like it. I like what the police represent. No different from Marines. You're out there trying to do good things, you know, and you always have people that are going to scrutinize what you do, but somebody has to do that job. So I like it in that aspect. I mean, I like that we're, you know, at the end of the day, you're still trying to do the right thing. So.
What about here? How does what you do at LAPD apply what you're doing here?
Well, I think the leadership comes here. I mean, you know, you learn leadership in the military, and of course they got it in the LAPD. And right here, especially as a peace officer, you get to come here and mold teenage young men. What's the tight end, Eric? And hopefully I keep them on this side of the football field in between the lines so they don't get outside the lines. Hey, listen up real quick. Good first half, but on that one squib kick where it bounced off them, I don't want to hear no laughing. Do you understand that? Yes, sir. All right, it was this time a week ago. It wasn't funny a week ago, was it? Yes, sir. All right. That's the biggest thing here. You have a big influence. They know I'm a cop. They know my coaches are policemen, and so it works out pretty good.
And any jokes about they don't perform well, you'll arrest them?
You know what, after practice every day, and they'll tell you this, I don't talk about football. I talk about life and the decisions they make and how important high school is. And the three things I tell my son, if you ask any of my sons, and the coaches have, I go, ask my sons what they have to be when they grow up. My sons, all three of them say the same thing. So my dad says, all I got to do is be respectful and obey the laws of this country. Now, I want them to be doctors and lawyers like everybody else, but those are two things they got to do, and I'm fine with that.
How many of these young men do you think may end up becoming police officers just because of the fact that they've been exposed to coaches who are police officers?
Well, I mean, I became a Marine because I was exposed to a Marine recruiter walking on the campus one day, you know, like the uniform. I thought he looked like he had his act together, so you're very influential. You're easily influenced when you're a teenager. So I think a lot of them will take that path. I mean, you probably get 5 or 10 of them. They'll probably become police officers or firemen, you know. And we got a couple of the kids on the team whose fathers are policemen and sheriffs and firemen and stuff like that. So, yeah, there'll be a few.
You like what you do, don't you?
I love what I do. I love being out on this football field, too. I mean, I really like being out here. Fake Z reverse screen. Tell Bird Talk to come out.
Up that score, 6 more, 6 more. Come on, Cats, let's up that score.
Hold on, real quick. All right, this is what we'll do. In the second half, I'm still going to keep the first string defense in there with the coaches rotating people in, but the reserve offense is going to start for us. All right, and they'll stay in. As long as the other team don't score, it's your game, reserve offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, run your plays. Remember where you guys came from. All right, last week wasn't fun, right? All right, remember that.
Hey, Bird Talk.
John, good job.
The city of Los Angeles.
There is an Amber Alert.
When duty calls, the LAPD responds.
We have a positive on the Amber Alert vehicle.
Open 911 line, fighting and arguing in the background.
To protect and to serve.
¿Estás lastimado?
No.
¿Cuántas personas hay aquí?
Mi hermano está en el baño y mi esposo está ahí.
Pon las manos arriba, por favor. Párese.
Okay, tell me what happened.
My sister's letting me stay there. Lleva aquí un mes, no está pagando renta. Me parece que chocó contra la pared. And he hit me.
Do you want to make a report?
No.
¿Qué usted quiere que nosotros hagamos?
Que lo saque más fuera, que se vaya.
Your brother-in-law doesn't want you staying there anymore. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gracias,
okay, está bien.
Standing with our community.
When we first got there, I didn't know what the heck we had.
1653, unknown trouble. Male and female arguing inside of a green vehicle. Stop on the 6th Street Bridge. Respond code 3. Any area that come in on home.
Leave us alone!
Driver's got a gun.
6 King 253, requesting backup. 415 man with a gun. We're on the 6th Street Bridge facing westbound.
Hello. All right, show me en route.
For the officers of the LAPD, it's all in a day's work. Working as a team, they take pride in what they do.
I'm not coming out of the car!
Okay, listen, we've got time to work this out.
Shut up!
Let's just talk right now.
This has nothing to do with you, man.
I know you're upset. I want you to talk here.
911 emergency? The little girl that's missing?
Yes.
What is your name?
6th Street and Brooks.
What is your name, sir? Hello? Hello? Hello?
The caller's GOA.
Get away from the car or I'll shoot her!
I'm gonna kill her, man.
Listen to me. Why don't you just let her go? Girl's coming out. Hey, John, lower the gun, buddy.
Become a part of the team. The LAPD is hiring. Visit us at joinlapd.com.
That's it. It's open. Nice! I've been coaching for the last 5 years for youth football. My son, as he's been going up through the years, he's actually in his last year of youth football, and he'll be coming here next year. And myself and Coach Miller, we've been coaching together or around each other and together for quite some time now. Same with some of the other coaching staff, so we're very familiar with each other. And an opening came up within the freshman program, and he had given me a call and given me thought and asked me if I'd be interested. And everything kind of just, it's rolling right in the time of my life right now. And I said, I jumped on it. I said, of course.
And so just the thought of having a bunch of police officers coach football, actually football, I just find it very unusual.
You know what? It's actually a good thing for these kids. They get to see us in a different atmosphere. Here we go! Hey, defense! Here we go! Don't let up! Never let up! Right here!
People for defense and now.
That's so. It's kind of like a parenting role. We're on them. We yell at them. We tell them it's not personal, and they know it's not personal. It's about football. It's about business. But then, off the field, we also let them know that we're here as mentors. We're here as shoulders. We're here for questions. Concerns, school stuff, life stuff, whatever happens in their family, Way to play. Way to come out, protect your house, and play your game. Final game, last game of this season, last game as freshmen. You guys stepped up, made me proud. Good job. Don't let up. Come out second half. Keep it going. You starters who are on the sideline, cheer you the reserve starting offense on. All right? Hey, good job, man. Way to come out here and do your thing. I'm proud of every one of you guys. All right? If we can instill certain things in them from this age and work it on up, I think you get kind of a head start. There's kind of we're serving the community in a different way, I should say.
Do you think it influences them in the respect that they're dealing with police officers, or do they forget that at a certain point?
They forget that. They totally forget that. They see me coach first, Will Ortiz, and then, cop third. The only time is every once in a while you'll get the curious kid, will come to coach, and, we're tired too sometimes, and they'll ask, long day at work. So what happened today, coach? And, what'd you do today? Or in Coach Miller's, with Coach Miller, in respect to him, it's more, he's working rampart. He's on the street, working patrol, just got off a morning watch. He's got the good stories, I'm the D1 working the table stuff. He's got the foot pursuits and this and that, and it leads into questions and curiosity, and it's good because these kids get to hear firsthand. So then that's when they see us as cops. They're, well, this is the action. This is what happened when they did what they did, and this was the outcome. And we explain it all to them, and they're curious, and they actually take it in positively. It's pretty good.
Offense! Go Cats! O-F-F-E-N-S-E! Offense! Go Cats! O-F-F-E-N-S-E! Offense! Go Cats! O-F-F-E-N-S-E! Offense! Go Cats!
Do you think what you do and the other coaches has changed their perception of police officers?
Totally. Totally. Because they know us. They get to know us. It's sometimes when they come into contact with police officers, it's usually you hear about, my dad got a ticket, or my neighbor, two cops came in their house because they were arguing, and it's not too many positive contacts. And this is probably as positive as you can get. Myself, Coach Miller,
Andy Markel. I mean, you got a wide variety. Ted Arriga, I mean, there's a lot of experiences here, and it's great. We get to share it all with them.
In the city of Los Angeles, when duty calls, the LAPD responds.
911 emergency.
I need help. My daughter's missing.
How old is your daughter?
She's 4 years old. Her name's Janelle.
I lost my puppy. Can you help me?
We have a critical missing. There is an Amber Alert, so let's look for any information you get. Pass that into the watch commander. Let's be careful out there.
To fight crime and to keep our streets safe.
I'd be going nuts if this was my daughter.
Push units at 7855, 7855, 211 Disagree, Olympic and Ardmore at the Child Market. Suspect male, 958 West, inside 5 towards Olympic. Property taken, use currency. Code 3.
7855, roger.
All units 7855 is in quick pursuit of 211 suspects southbound through the houses, requesting backup. Any area that comes out of the disturbance.
Everything well, 7955, we're still behind.
To protect and to serve.
All units, code 4, 11 to Catalina, suspect in custody.
Standing with our community.
Los Angeles Police Department this morning issued an Amber Alert. The suspect is driving a black Honda Civic.
Working as a team.
Hey, what's up?
I think I saw that car that you were looking for.
Can you show us?
Yeah.
Let's go.
They take pride in what they do.
K910, code 6 on the
And when duty calls, the LAPD responds.
It's a positive on the vehicle.
Roger. 5-2, we have a positive on the Amber Alert vehicle.
It looks like they found the car.
The LAPD is hiring. Become a part of the team. Visit us at joinlapd.com.
Well, clearly, the West Ranch Wildcats are winners on the field. And with the help from the LAPD coaches, well, it's a good chance that they'll be winners in life. I'm Mary Grady. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on another edition of Inside the LAPD.